Grand rising to my loved ones. What's good, y'all? Let me see. Grand rising. Shout out to my peoples, my kings and queens, peasants, jesters, which is clowns. I would just keep it real. Alright, let's get the theme music going, y'all. One love. Queen Dopest. Queen. Boy, nigga be sitting on his hair and all kind of shit. What's happening though? This song still get my juices flowing in the morning. I see y'all. What's happening though? We had to switch some things up. Love the music. I love it too. I ain't gonna lie.
Run the city.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all see that? That's what we talking about today. What's up, Camp? Grand rising to you, fam. Before we get started on the topics of the day, let me see. You know I gotta give out my doo-doo head emoji of the day to these dudes. Hold on. Let me make one more little thing real quick. Alright. We gonna start off with this. If y'all know, what's up? Alright, come hit the YouTube up, alright? Dopest TV, man. Come join us over there, bro. I see you, young guy. Pray for Dr. Dre. He put out a statement this morning saying that he's doing fine. If y'all didn't know, Dr. Dre had a brain aneurysm, which is bleeding on the brain. So he was in ICU, intensive care. But while he was in ICU, intensive care unit. These dudes decide to go break into his house, which, I get it. Everybody got their hustle, they come up, but it's Dr. Dre. Beats by Dre. You think he ain't got high-tech surveillance at his fucking house? So these dudes tried to break into his house, Pacific Palisades, last night. Yeah, that was random. I saw that pop up this morning. I'm like, damn, because I was going to get on here and say, y'all pray for Dr. Dre to get well. But more importantly than that, my nephew, y'all pray for my nephew, Liam. If y'all been following us on YouTube, y'all know my brother-in-law, who is a head nurse at a hospital here in California, a COVID unit. He has several COVID units. He got COVID, and found out yesterday his young son has COVID as well. So y'all pray for my little nephew that he recovers quickly. Yeah, so that's the forefront of my mind right now, my family and their well-being. Hopefully he bounces back. He's young, strong young dude, so I'm sure he'll be okay. Other than that, what y'all got going on before we dive into this topic? Because this topic just came up this morning. You know what I'm saying? This topic just came to my mind this morning, dealing with people. Thank you, Katrina. Y'all good though? Shout out to Miss Ebbs, her daughter Mallory, her birthday. Shout out to Coco Goddess. She did a virtual paint party for the kids yesterday over the iPad. That shit was dope. I should have put that video up here so they could see it. That shit was dope though. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I got a little video clip of the she made the kids real happy. So shout out to little Mallory. I've been around Mallory since she was 6 months old. And she's 5 years old now. So that's the strength of this One Love family, man. We get to grow together. You know what I'm saying? Experience these momentous occasions as one. You know what I'm saying? But back to the topic. The topic of today. Okay, let me put this up for y'all. Y'all ain't gotta take my word for it. Y'all might not be like, man, King Dopest on. Let's listen to the great, late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. says, love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. Wow, that's deep, ain't it? I'm going to leave that up there. That's deep, ain't it? Hey, Carmen. I love you, Carmen. Hey, my loved one. Hey, Carmen, do me a favor. Subscribe to my YouTube, love. I see you out there on Facebook. I see you. Dopest TV on YouTube. If y'all can please go subscribe and catch us on there and jump into the conversation. I appreciate you, love. Shout out to my girl, Carmen. But it's the truth. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. That's the truth, man. Karma is a motherfucker, though. You know, sometimes you gotta allow karma to take care of, your dirty work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna always be up to you to get your hands dirty and stoop to the levels of those that take your, I told y'all, when we talk, I say, man, when people come up with these quotes and sayings and shit, it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It is for a reason. Because it's some actual factual to it. People take your kindness for weakness. They take your love for granted. People take love as a sign of weakness. It's the truth. You know, and it happens in relationships all the time. You know what? I don't know if it was my grandfather or my dad. I remember one time they told me, as soon as you let a woman know that you love them, oh, you done fucked up. Because they got you. Yeah, they got you. Once you let them know you love them, they got you. And I'm sure it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? The dude find out, oh, she love me. Oh, I got her. Then a lot of times what people do, this is disturb people in my opinion. They take that love and they try to use the love to your benefit when that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take the love and appreciate it, cherish it, nurture it, and make it into something even more beautiful. You know, I'm going through that right now. There's somebody that I showed some true affection and caring for. Yeah, I think this cup cracked or something. They make a mistake in how they approach and treat you. You know, and then like I say, 9 times out of 10, they want to make you out to be the bad guy or the bad person, bad individual. When really, they're the ones that got some fucked up things going on within them. You know, just because you love and you have the ability to love does not make you a punk. I can't help being loving to my brothers, to my sisters, to my family, especially my one love family. I can't. There you go, Carmen. Thank you so much, Carmen. Hey, you guys, that's my dear friend from my high school years and after. Carmen, I love you, girl. Thank you for coming through. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications. We building this channel, man. Last year, I think we got over 8,000 subscriptions last year. We about to hit this 10K, hopefully here in the next month or so. Yes, Queen Dopest, love is a gift. Yeah, but it don't make you no punk. I know for a fact Queen Dopest ain't no punk. A lot of y'all don't get to see the real gangster side of Queen Dopest, but she ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people tuning in on Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in years, so I'm glad to reconnect with a lot of y'all. My little brother in the building, Block Bully Records. What's up, bro? I love you. But yeah, you know it's crazy, and you know me and you know some dudes they ashamed to tell other brothers they love them. You know, not me. You might never have another chance. I saw yesterday on Facebook where it was a birthday of one of my dear loved ones, Bruss. Leon passed away young. It was his birthday yesterday. And I try to think back to the last time I saw Bruss. And did I tell him I loved him? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing to say I love you, bro. That don't make you weak. That shit don't make you weak. To say I love you, bro. Actually, that's what makes you human. That's what makes you a man. That's what makes you a woman. You feel me? You might not get that chance. You know what I mean? You might not get that chance. Especially as we getting older. You know, I look on Facebook and it's unfortunate that a lot of times I find out that something's happened to my loved ones is from social media. You know, because we don't have that personal interaction as we once did, because it's so easy to just put shit up and post things and whatnot. So I think the actual feeling of love gets lost in the mix. I really do. The other thing is, y'all know a great quote is I love everybody, but that don't mean I have to like you. You know, and primarily, jeez Louise, what's going on in my chair? That means, you know, that it, especially it goes for people like you grew up with. When you grow up with people and they choose a different path in life than maybe you want to go, that don't mean that you stop loving them. That just means that you got to love certain people from a distance. You know, even family members, especially family members. You know, because family, they feel an entitlement to your love, right? Oh, you my family, you gotta love me. You gotta deal. No, the fuck I don't. Anybody knows me, I'm dead ass about that. I don't care who you, mama, daddy. I stand on that. I got one life to live. I'm not gonna live it for somebody else. You feel me? I'm gonna live it for me, and I'm not gonna switch up who I am. You know, you look at my track record when it comes to, you know, I never wanted all the shine. Go look at everything I've done has always included other people. Because I didn't see no enjoyment of achieving things by myself. Right? Who I got to share it with. It's like, you know, the Lakers won the championship. Imagine if LeBron was the only one popping bottles by himself, just pouring bottles on his own head. I'm a champion. I won. Even when you a boxer, right? It's an individual sport. You out there on an island by yourself in the boxing ring, but you celebrate it. When you listen to the interviews, first person they say, man, I want to thank my trainers for getting me ready. I want to thank my man. It's people involved. It's people involved. Very rarely does anybody do anything on their own. Unless, you know, you working out and, you know, getting buff or something like that. But generally speaking, nobody really accomplishes anything on their own. Again, we're going to go back to some famous quotes. It takes two to tango. So if I make a record, I'm the artist. It takes the consumer to make me relevant, right? Without the consumer, I'm nothing. Right? Oh, okay. So it's a healthy love and respect. Exactly. Teamwork makes the dream work. All them sayings apply. Somebody made these quotes for a reason, right? You know what I'm saying? Somebody just pop up, you know what I mean? Right. It's support systems and everything. But the whole basis around this conversation is the fact that people tend to say, man, especially about the One Love family. I'm going to speak on that because that's what I've devoted the last 5 years of my life to, is this One Love family. It's growth, it's development, it's maturation. You understand what I'm saying? Is that because we're about one love and we welcome all, there's all types in our family. Okay? We got people from the sticks, white folks from the sticks in Arkansas. We got people from Singapore, Indonesia, Peru, Brazil, Canada, Ireland, the Netherlands. I mean, I could go on and on how big the One Love family is and how wide-ranging, how widespread our family is around the globe, right? But they take the fact that when you stand up for yourself, this is what oftentimes what they tell me is, y'all ain't about love. What? Y'all ain't about love. Somebody said this to me last week. Y'all should change y'all name to One Hate. Why? Because we refuse to be a doormat? Is that why? Oh, because we holler about, oh, I love you, I love you. We refuse to be a doormat, to be stepped on and walked on. And when we speak up for ourselves, we ain't about love. Y'all got that shit fucked up. Straight up. Y'all got that all the way fucked up. And even for those that don't fit in our circle, don't how can I say it? Go with the way that we go. They don't move how we move. It don't mean I don't love you. Just because I love you does not mean that I have to like you or what you stand for. I refuse, in the words of Katrina. Coco Goddess. I refuse. I refuse to just accept anything in return for my love. What? Let me say that again. I refuse to accept just anything in return for my love. Exclamation point. Okay? Because a period ain't even going to do this justice. Exclamation point. Because at the end of the day, we all imperfect creatures. So we're going to make mistakes. Do you love the people that you say you love through their errors? Or is that when you find a moment of weakness in them and you feel like you could take advantage? I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I got people right now watching this. And like I said, I ain't been on Facebook in a long time. I got people I grew up with that's watching this right now, but they won't click on it. They just gonna sit back and watch without participating. That's fine too. Because it don't stop my love for you. It just, again, it shows me that the disconnect between us as humans, as people. Fuck color. Color ain't got nothing to do. I got friends of all different shit. I wasn't raised like that. Just on pure blackness. I'm proud of my ancestry. I'm proud of being born in Ethiopia, my Ethiopian heritage. I'm proud of all that. But that does not make me unwilling to accept and learn and appreciate other cultures, other people, other ways of life. That may not be for me. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. That's truth. And the reason this whole topic came up is there's a person, I could tell how they move. I could see like because although we're all individuals, I always tell you this, and especially like people that study psychology and sociology and shit like that, they can vibe with this. It's like, even though we're individuals, a lot of the characteristics that people have, they fall into groups. You know what I'm saying? Chuck used to say that, man. Rest in peace to my guy Chuck, man. Damn, Carmen. I love that brother, man. I love that brother. I'm gonna tell you, and Carmen is here. She about, when I was a youngster, I always hung out with older people. You understand what I'm saying? So that grew a resentment from some of the people that was my age, that I grew up with. It grew a resentment. Because like she mentioned Chuck, he was a senior football star. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Webster and all these guys, they was football stars. And, Mike Rogers, he was the ladies' man. And John Fay, these dudes were seniors. I was a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? But they loved me. So I hung out with them. But the people that was my age range that I grew up with, oh, look at this nigga Andre, he over there. He think he's something special. It always has been like that. It's always been like that. Jealousy is a motherfucker. That plays a big part in what we talking about. Because you got people that say, man, Dre, I love you, bro. King Dopest, I love you, man. But you can't get them motherfuckers to click a thumbs up, hit a subscription, and it'll be people I spend money on. See, because when I tell you I love you and I believe in you, it's nobody. When I say nobody that I've ever told that to, that I could help, that I didn't help. The proof is in the pudding. Y'all can go on datpiff.com. Y'all can look at my track record when it comes to supporting and helping people wanting to achieve their dreams, and me being a part of that. That's love. You know what I'm saying? That's love. Sometimes people was doing things that, hey, you know, maybe I ain't 100% with, but I'm your friend. I love you. I want to see you succeed. I'm going to support that. I'm going to support that. I'm not going to switch up later on and be like, you know, oh, this. A lot of y'all know through the live streaming that we do, it's a lot of people that I taught. There's no other way around it. I mentored, that apprenticed under me. Queen Dopest is one of those. I was her mentor, officially, like her mentor. She listened, she learned, she invested the time, money, energy, and it's made her the broadcaster she is now. And I'm extremely proud of that. But it's a lot of big broadcasters. They started with me. I don't go in there and ask for no acknowledgement, and I'm watching. I can appreciate my work by watching them be successful. Yeah, I'm on LM. Mikey. Yup, I'm still on Live Me, bro. That, you know, that's my reward, is watching y'all success. You know what I mean? I get gratification in watching people be successful that I say I care about. Even if I don't reap any benefits from it. That's love. That don't make me weak. That don't make me weak. You know what I mean? That doesn't make me a weak individual because I choose to love. You know, I don't even, to be honest, I don't wish nothing bad upon my worst enemies, of which I have a few. I think a lot of the times is, especially in I can speak for me. I can't speak for everybody. When it comes to me, I just know that, you know, it's been so many instances where, you know, a thank you would have sufficed. But even if I didn't get that, don't disrespect my love. Because love does not make you weak. It's actually harder to love someone through their failures, their errors, their downfalls, their stumbles. It's harder. It makes you stronger. It means you're a stronger willed individual to stay with that person through their fuck ups. You know what I mean? It's the truth. Because everybody, you know, King Dopest done achieved this. He done did this, that, and the third. You know, so when I fuck up, everybody, they can't wait for that. They can't wait for King Dopest to fuck up. They can't wait for me to make a mistake. But guess what? I'm humble, man. You know, I'm nothing without the people that support me, that believe in me. Because you got to think about it. And we talked about this yesterday, and I said I would bring it up today. I've always been fascinated, and this what my draw was to live streaming. What's up with you, digital? This what my draw was to live streaming, was the fact that I done never knew Queen Dopest before I started streaming. I never knew Dopest Boo Boo. I never knew Coco Goddess One Love. I never knew any of these people. But they believed in me. They believed in the vision, the message, and they supported that wholeheartedly. wholeheartedly. Whereas again, it's people I love since the sandbox, since grammar school, through the hood, trials and tribulations of survival. Because I count my blessings every day. My best friend been gone, let me see, 28 years, man. Going on 29 years. Okay? It's been going on about 28 years, right? They ain't get to see and do the things that I'm doing. I think about that every time I accomplish something, every time I set forth on a mission to do something. A lot of my homies didn't get to see this. By the hundreds. You know, free my boy Carl Holmes, man. Free Boom. I got homies that's been sitting on death row since 94, 95. My loved ones. You feel me? Free Rasala Jones. Richard Pierre Dorr. They've been sitting in prison for damn near 25, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting to do what I'm doing. That means something to me. That means something to me. So, I mean, I'm not wasting any opportunity to love. I'm definitely not going to waste no time on no hate. You can't get me to hate on you. You can't. It's nothing that you're going to be able to do that's going to get me to stop what I'm doing to take time to hate on you. But I find it fascinating. These people, you know what I figured out? Is that like, okay, with live streaming and all the people I met over the last 5 years, y'all might not have known me when I was a different me. You understand what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like, man, a lot of people I grew up with, they don't know this me. They know the other me that was always talking shit, that was, I was a nuisance. You know what I'm saying? I was a nuisance at some point. Like, man, this little nigga always talking shit. He always fighting. He always into something. Yeah. But I've matured, as I hope a lot of y'all have. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, Mikey. Yeah, I'm going to do that, though. I'm going to do that. Nah, for real. Especially when I was, an athlete and I played basketball. Everybody know in the city of Pasadena that grew up in the 80s and 90s that boy Andre, I stayed talking shit on the basketball court. I stayed talking shit off the basketball court. And all the fights that came with it. That's not me, though. That's not me now, in the present. You feel me? That was me 30 years ago. You know what I mean? I trip out off of that. And the same, what's crazy is a lot of dudes I grew up with, I end up working with their little brothers and stuff like that in the music game. Like, we work together. A lot of people I grew up with, they little brothers is on that black UPS service with a frown, available on DatPiff. A lot of they little brothers is on there. Grew up with Reggie Triplett. His little brother E. Will is on there. I grew up with Mark Wash. His little Relly G Life is on there. Like, I could just go down the list. Everybody that's on that album. Paco Swartz, his older brother Andre. I grew up with him. I really want to put on for my people. And it's so much easier when, you got the backing of the people that have known you since the sandbox. It's so much easier. But even family. Let me not exclude family. I got a ton of family members. When I was doing radio and posting my shit on Facebook, the motherfuckers wasn't involved. Like the first people should have jumped up should have been your family, right? The first people should have jumped up should have been your family. A lot of them never got involved. Especially when you asking people to do something for free. Somebody hit me up, say, man, Dre, I need you to do this for me, man. It's free. Free? Oh, absolutely, bro. I got you. Do you know when I was on the radio? Hey, Tyree, Grand Rising, love. When I was doing my radio show, every homie in the hood hit me up. They had an album coming out. Hey, Dre, man, I see your show popping, man. When can I get in? That's fine. You know, just because I got love for the hood, I got love for the homies, that's not a weakness, yo. But they take it as such. Even in hustling. Nigga was hustling, I got homies. Oh, they needed a motherfucker to look out when I was hustling. I looked out for them. I got a lot of homies that you know, make buku money. I ain't never seen one of them say, hey, Dre, I want to invest in what you doing. How do I go about, how can I help you get to where you need to get doing what you doing? I don't understand it, but how can I help? Oh, it's crickets around this motherfucking. It's crickets. It's crickets. My own family. My own family. They ain't paying attention to shit I'm doing. It's the truth. Is that gonna stop me, deter me from my mission, from what I believe in? Absolutely not. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was the only one in here right now. I'ma still be saying what I gotta say. It's the truth. It's the truth. Every business I ever built, man, from the studios. Look, let me tell you something about me. I can't speak for everybody else. But as soon as somebody tell me I can't do something, I got a partner of mine, grew up with since I was about 6 years old. So that's 42 years of friendship. Big producer, made countless albums. I always wanted to make an album. Motherfucker wouldn't make an album with me, right? So my little brother tell you what I did. D Wood and them will tell you what I did. I went and built the biggest, baddest studio. Not no garage studio, commercial building, okay? 2,000 square feet of nothing but digital wondery. You know what I'm saying? It was a digital wonderland. Because the motherfucker said, they not going to make records for me, do this, that for me. But I do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I do it for myself. Never wanted no handout. The fact that I loved y'all, I thought that meant something. Y'all took my love for granted. You took my love for granted. Now I look at some of y'all now, and what we could have achieved together would have been so much more. What we could have achieved together would have been so much more. And you taking the time out to take my love for weakness. My love does not make me weak. Nor will I stop loving you. Nor will I stop believing in the next person because the last person took my love for granted. Okay? That part ain't gonna happen. Because I'm not going to miss out on some good people just because of some sorry-ass people or some disingenuine people. Okay? I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? It's crazy though. When you want people to be there, and then karma's a motherfucker. We spoke on this earlier. I let God handle all that, all my dirty work and all that. I don't even deal with that no more. Yeah, Carmen. I always been like that. I play basketball. I'm 5 foot nothing, 100 and nothing. You go ask the people that competed against me when I played basketball what I was like as a basketball player. Fearless. Fearless. And in my era, and in my town, Pasadena, California, I was one of the best. Period. Exclamation point. I wasn't no pushover at all. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, you too little. You don't play basketball. I remember I used to walk in some gymnasiums and motherfuckers used to think I was the manager. We used to have to wear a button up and walk in when we went to other arenas and shit. I used to think I was the manager. Until I went out there and dropped 25 on their ass. I was like, that nigga wasn't a manager. I went to Linwood High School my freshman year. The basketball coach told me, man, you good, man, but you too small. Come out. We'll put you on the freshman team. Freshman team? Even though I was a freshman, I was like, freshman team? You just saw me balling with these juniors and shit. I could at least be on JV. Right? He said, nah. I said, well, fuck you and the squad. Went back to Pasadena. You know what I mean? It was always motivation. Anybody tell you can't do something, when people shit on your love, don't let that turn you into something else. Let that be a notice to you that your love actually meant something. You know, a lot of people been in relationships, motherfuckers took advantage of their love. That's not no reflection on you. That's not a reflection on you. That's purely a reflection on them. It's the truth. I had somebody today text me and say, what they say? I see you tried to use me. How, when, where? Because I ain't got to use nobody. None of this shit pay my bills as of yet. I ain't paid one bill off of this shit. I do it because I want to, because I believe in the message. I get up at 5-something in the morning and do this because I enjoy putting out the message. This is a great start to my day. Any knowledge that I have gained, any knowledge that I can gain, you understand what I'm saying? I'm doing fabulous. I'm alive to love another day, Tyree. I'm alive to love another day, so I can't be doing nothing but great. You know what I mean? I got a lot of people that don't understand this virtual live streaming world that I'm in, but I don't take that for granted. I got a platform where I could touch hundreds and thousands of people every day. It may not be on YouTube yet. It may not be on Instagram, but I've carved out my niche in a world where I can affect change. Can you say that? Or you just going with the status quo and doing what everybody else doing because you scared to be different? You scared to find out that them people that say they love you, they don't love you in the same way that you love them. Don't take my kindness for weakness. My love ain't weak. You guys have some kind of weakness in your love when you don't stand up for the people that have something positive to say, something positive to do. Good morning, lovely, all the way in Singapore. It's probably evening over there, huh? Because I never stop. You know, I got a lot of people that used to deal with me that they say, oh man, watch, I'm gonna stop fucking with King. He gonna fall off. Ooh, I can't wait for his downfall. I'm gonna laugh at him when that nigga ain't nobody. You know, it's a couple times I think people thought that happened. Like, man, this nigga Dre, I don't know what happened to Dre. He ain't making music no more. He ain't doing this. Well, guess what? I went out and found a way to gather 500,000 fans. I made a way. I made a way. How about you? How about you? Y'all still just happy being the stereotype? That's fine. That's fine. Eusebio, what's up, bro? Eusebio, go subscribe to my YouTube, bro. It's my guy. I ain't seen you in years, bro. Hope the kids doing well and all that. Good morning, Elaine. Yeah, they praying on you. They not praying for you. I literally had somebody tell me that this morning, though. I see you tried to use me. For what? Usually when you use somebody, they have something to offer you or to offer that you can't attain yourself, right? Right? Or you're unwilling to put the work in to attain yourself, maybe would be another way to say it, right? But before I started this stream this morning, I was pretty upset a little bit. I was a little bit upset that somebody even mentioned. I don't like my name even being mentioned like that. Because I don't ask for nobody for shit. I wanted to put out an album with all the homies. I didn't ask them niggas for no money. I guess who footed the bill on that album? I'm going to keep it real. I footed the whole bill on that Service with a Frown, the first Black UPS album, the second Black UPS album. I wanted to put an album out. I spent my money. I didn't ask nobody else. Even though it's like 40 niggas, producers, rappers, singers on the album. I didn't ask near one of them for nothing. Let's enjoy this, man. Let's have fun together. You know, and that's what the One Love family taught me and allowed me to realize something that I've always wanted, was to be a part of something bigger than myself. You're a strong person, team leader, loving, kind, honest, loyal, respectful, trustworthy, amazing father. Oh, stop, boo-boo. I feel like you're giving me a Lifetime Achievement Award. I still got a lot of life left. Stop it. She gave me a Lifetime Achievement Award. Hold on now. You are my idol forever. Thank you, lovely. But here again, this is proving my point is that a lot of people, like I said, I grew up with, that they don't look at me in them same, even if they do, they don't say it. Because I really think people expressing and showing love is a weakness to them. I love my homies, man. I love my homies. I don't have no problem. You can tell sometimes when you be on the phone and something, be like, I love you, bro. Before you get off the phone, you can tell how they, because a lot of them wasn't taught to express that emotion. Hey, King, I love you too, bless. I couldn't ask for a better friend. Thank you. Having a beautiful heart. Nah, don't be trying to get me all emotional up in here now. Because I was angry this morning. I got to stay focused. Put my Mamba face back on. Yeah, make sure I hit the thumbs up, man. But we talking today. We really talking. If you do things for selfish gain, yeah, you don't fit inside my circle. You just don't. If it's about you and you want to shine and it's about your shine, you don't fit inside my circle. That's fine though. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I can't say that enough. That's okay. I don't want to be everybody's cup of tea. I ain't for everybody. And we've talked about that before. A lot of people haven't experienced real love. They don't know how to accept real love. They ain't got nothing but fake love their whole life. Or the people, you know, even their parents. Your parents, they don't feel like their parents love them. So they have that same kind of weird ass love. It's the truth. So many men have been taught to suppress their affection. You truly love out loud. We love you, Puddin'. That mean a lot. That mean a lot. I tell y'all, man, like this thing that we built, I started, but we built. Can't nobody ever take that from me. True, genuine love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can't nobody take that from me. People don't understand genuine people, and some will not appreciate it or understand because they never seen the other side of the hill. Yeah. Look, 5 years ago, I started live streaming as a fluke. All because I didn't have anywhere to live stream my radio show. My radio show was my passion. So much so that where I started doing radio, I didn't feel like I was getting the right amount of respect and love and appreciation. So, like I said earlier, if somebody ain't gonna do it with me, I'm gonna do it myself. So what did I do? Me, Ruben, True, Anson, we started our own radio station. And that was my passion. Until I found live streaming. Because when we started our own radio station, we were streaming on Facebook. So the majority of the people that we had that weren't international listeners, because we had an international base. I think we used to hit like 113 countries daily on the Doobie Network. But it was crazy. It wasn't the people that I was close to. I was like, man, I really got disenchanted with Facebook. You feel me? It's like, man, my own peoples can't tune in. So fortunately, what happened was we kept playing copywritten music on Facebook, so they kept suspending my Facebook. So I had a homegirl of mine. She was at the radio station one night, and she said, you should download LiveStar. LiveStar was the first app that I actually downloaded. And in the course of using that, about 2 weeks later, somebody told me about Live Me. Hey, Melanin, Grand Rising Queen. And the first time I went live on Live Me, I swear to God, I had more people in my Live Me broadcast the first time than I had in any of my Facebook streams. I couldn't believe it. Then when you see like, man, people spending money because they believe in what you're doing, they enjoy your vibe, your energy. I said, what? I'm talking about from the first time I went live. And now you fast forward 5 years, man. Shout out to my One Love family. They've invested thousands of dollars, tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars in this mission and building what we've built. Countless hours. Untold amounts of energy into building what we built. So, I mean, unfortunately, to my haters, my detractors, we ain't going nowhere. And instead of taking for granted they love for me, guess what I did? I worked even harder. Like, these people love me. I said it last night. Queen Dover yesterday. My broadcast was so lit. You know what I'm saying? Yasmin came in, dropped about 300, boom. I mean, it was crazy. The amount of love I was getting yesterday, right? Queen said, you need to go eat and rest. I said, I can't walk away from this love. I can't walk away from this love. How can I walk away from this? People believing the words is coming out of my mouth. My actions, like, it's crazy. But my love is what makes me strong. For those of you that's in here lurking and watching, y'all thought I was going to come in here and say your name. I know it's at least one person watching right now. You thought your name was going to be mentioned in this stream. No. It was lit yesterday. Wasn't it, royalty? Shit. Shit. Was it? It was lit. But yeah. I'm not gonna stop. Like I say, it's a part of my legacy now. It ain't too many people say they could build something like this, man. People all walks of life, different economic situations, you know, different cultural experiences. But the love is universal, right? Let me see what Boo Boo said. Bestie, they don't fit in. That's why they don't accept us, because they don't understand we built different. We built on love and vision. Ooh. We lose some people for God to place amazing people in our lives. This is our year, and we are here full effect. Thank you. That part. I can't even say nothing else to that. Yeah. And that's the other thing. Through the years of doing this, certain people thought my love could be bought. When most people know everything that I made through this live streaming shit, I've invested it back into the family. Whether it's our website, whether it's the merchandise, whether it's donating to charities, whether it's helping build up y'all accounts. I ain't got rich off this shit. You feel me? It took a long time before I would even accept any kind of payment. Anybody that know me know that's the truth. I never cashed out. I hadn't done none of that shit. It took a couple years before I could even think to get to that point. Because I wanted people to understand I wasn't doing this for no money. I was doing it to actually build a solid unit, and we navigate this thing we call life together. Because that's what we doing. We ain't got no blueprint for this shit. We want to make it better any way we can. That should be your obligation, is to make this world a better place for the people that come behind you. It don't seem that complicated to me. Right? I got buddies of mine that do this same thing I'm doing, but yet they got like 100,000 subscribers, this, that, and the other. Guess what? I'll shout them out too. My man Zoe Williams. You got my man Freeze Love. You know, they both were on the Corey Holcomb show, but they got their own little things they do. I ain't reach out to them and say, hey man, can you put me on? I appreciate and admire what they doing. if I see them live, I'm going to click on. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to hit the thumbs up. The free shit. I keep telling y'all, the free shit is what can get you paid. This YouTube shit, you ain't got to spend a nickel on it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, why motherfuckers ain't working tirelessly to promote and push this agenda and it benefit all of us for free? If they putting the money out there, why wouldn't you grab it for free? For free. So, you know, that's everything. That's everything. I could sure been in bed right now. I could have sure been in bed. You know what I'm saying? But this was more important. As tired as I be 5 in the morning to get up, I gotta go get my morning motivation with Queen Dopest. I'm a man of my word. I told Queen Dopest, all this month, I'm going to get my ass up and I will be in every one of your streams for the whole entire month. So I can help you achieve your goal. She was there for me. That's what you call not taking somebody's love for granted. I don't take Queen Dopest's love lightly. She sacrificed for me, I'm going to sacrifice for her. It's that simple. Why are we making it so complicated? It's love reciprocated. Love reciprocated. With no strings attached, no promises made, no nothing. Just love, period. Exclamation point. You know what I'm saying? Just love. And to those of y'all that's so busy trying to fit in and make yourself into the stereotype that they want you to be, well, that's your loss. Because you'll never find happiness. You'll never find real love like that. Your love is always going to come with a price tag. That kind of love y'all trying to get come with a price tag. Just like this person that told me this morning, I tried to use her. Child, let me tell you something, girl. You got to pay for your friends to be around you. As soon as you stop spending money, trust me, you will be sitting there by yourself. It's the truth. It's the truth. If I go on Facebook right now and I say I got $100 for everybody that tunes into my Facebook Live and comes to my YouTube and does this, that, and the third, I got $100 for you. My shit'll be 100 people in here right now. But guess what'll happen when I stop passing out them $100 bills? Guess what'll happen if I stop passing out them $100 bills? You feel me? AK 1871 Love, my brother. It's the truth. I know you want me to say your name so bad, too. I told you to tune in for a reason. Because I ain't got to humiliate you, disrespect you. I told y'all, man, my success, our success, is the best revenge I could ever get. It's the best revenge ever. People that laughed. I had some of my own business partners, man, and I love them to death, man. My guy Ruben, and then, man, they used to say when I first started streaming, what the fuck are you doing, man? You don't come to the office as much anymore. You stay on that live streaming shit. Because I saw something in it. I remember trying to explain that shit to Joy. She's like, I don't get it. She was like, I don't get it. Until I let her start reading the messages I got from people on how my energy, our energy, the vibe, and it's that helped them get through their day. Help them through a trying time. King, you just don't know what your broadcast and the vibe, the music, they don't understand that. People that suffer from depression messaging me. People with suicidal thoughts messaging me. Talking about, man, your broadcast helped get me through my day. I can't wait to get off work, or I can't wait to get home, or I can't wait for you to go live. I said, damn. A motherfucker got that kind of a effect on people? What I'm going to do with it? I'm going to sit back and toot my own horn, pat myself on the back, poke my chest out? Is that what I'm going to do with it? Poke my chest out? I'm the man? Nah, that's for you cocky niggas, man. That's for you that's all into that cooning and clowning. I get gratification, man, in just seeing people happy. That is gratifying to me. That is thanks enough. All the women, let me tell you something, ladies. Real shit. To me, the biggest thing that attracts me to an individual at all is loyalty. It's being about what you say you're going to do. And you can find that out early. Yeah, I leave all that cooning and clowning to the rest of these idiots. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to fall into them stereotype. I told you, I pride myself on being different. One Love, we pride ourselves from being different. You know what I'm saying? Than the masses. Hopefully one day, our way of thinking will be for the masses. You feel me? Hopefully. Love is lit all the time. You know, right now it seems like we in the majority minority because, you know, people are so about self-preservation that they not, you know how many people say they love their kids? Think about this, and I think we're going to end on this note. Do you know how many people say they really love their kids? They truly love their children. If you truly love your children, why wouldn't you want to make the world that they finna live in, well after you gone, hopefully, a better place? All right, Eusebio, man, much love, bro. I hope everything's good with you, fam. On everything. That's one of my little bros, man, Eusebio. I don't watch him grow up. You know what I'm saying? Grown ass man now from skate. He's probably still skating though. It's my guy. Yeah. I don't understand that. Or if you are a public figure of some sort, you know, I want my kids later on in life to walk around and say, for instance, we got Boo Boo in here, right? Her daughter gonna be grown up one day, and our kids will interact, whether it's through social media. Man, yeah, you know, I know your moms and my dad was close, and you want this to leave an impression on them. Because at the end of the day, that's what I care about ultimately, is what my kids think about me. All my kids, my 2 adult children, my 2 young children, and my grandchildren. I do. I want them to hear good things about their grandpa and their dad well after I'm gone. I want the generation of Harveys that come behind me to hear great things about their grandpa, their dad, their great-grand. Yeah, you know, your great-grandfather was a part of this big movement. It was called One Love. And hopefully by then, they, you know, the thing done grew out of control and they a part of that movement. That don't mean that we gonna be no punks in this game. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Because we stand together strong in love. I'm not going to sit back idly with my hands, sitting on my hands while people disrespect, character assassinate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to speak on it. I'm not going to give you all the shine you want. Thanks for getting up extra early for me, King. Man, anything for you, Queen Dopest. Yeah, Carmen. It's all about the legacy. That's it. I tell people that every day. At this point, it ain't about no money. I know plenty of people that's rich right now. They died. Kanye West got a lot of money, right? Do you think at this point in Kanye's life, if he died, God forbid he passed away, because I don't wish that on nobody, but he passed away, they're not going to be talking about his music. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. They're not going to be talking about, they're going to be like, that nigga was crazy. I'm serious. It's funny, but it ain't funny at the same time. They're going to be like, that nigga was crazy. I mean, he got time to, to switch shit up, but, you do things in life, then it's attached to you and it follows you the rest of your life. Right. They'll be like, that nigga's crazy. Oh, shit. That nigga came in here to tell me he done put some money on the app. Look at my guy. Chucky, I'll be live in like 15 minutes, bro. Give me 15 minutes to wrap this up. Go warm my coffee up. Give me a fresh cup of Java. And I'll be live, bro. This is what I'm talking about, though. This the difference between the One Love family and my Facebook peoples, man. I got this brother is all the way in Canada. Never met him, but he believe in the One Love philosophy and the One Love way of life. So he invests in it. He invests in himself, and he invests in to what our mission is. That's my brother. I love him. You feel me? I love him. But you can't get people that you known your whole life to do something even half of what he doing. I don't understand that. The only thing I can equate it to is they don't want to see you get ahead. Now, if they saw me on YouTube with 1 point something million subscribers and I had albums coming out and this, that, and every nigga I know would be DMing me and messaging me. Hey, man, let me get into the concert, man. Hey, man, let me get that new this. Hey, man, let me get on your show. Let me be on your YouTube. I promise you. But they didn't want to invest into the building part of that. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I promise you. Brothers for life. That's crazy to me, man. I can't wrap my head around it. I got so many homies too that quote unquote say they balling. I ain't had not near one of them niggas come to me and say, hey man, I see you doing your thing. They not even looking at it as a business opportunity for them. They ain't even say, hey man, Dre, man, let's put something together, man. I see you doing your thing. How can we make it grow? How can we, grow the business, make some money? They don't even think like that. It's just disappointing, I guess. I love you, Carmen. Carmen 2 grades ahead of me. So when I was a sophomore, I was hanging out with Carmen. Man, I had so much fun that year. I could tell you what year it was. Somebody said something about 89 yesterday. That's what year she graduated, I think. Or she graduated 90. She might be 1 year ahead of me. Because Chuck and them was 89. But 1989 was one of the greatest years of my life. And Carmen was a big part of that time. Shout out to my girl Carmen. She was a big part of them year, that year, 89. I had so much fun. I'm there and I show. Thank you. You do that, bro. You do. But I think I enjoyed this conversation. Really. Hopefully it was 89 was that was a hell of a year. It was a hell of a year. It was a hell of a year. Yeah. And yeah, loyalty is rare. You know what's even more rare than loyalty? I'm going to just say this in closing. Is people being about something. Everybody want to just sit back and watch as shit happens and comment on shit after it happens, but they wasn't a part of nothing. For you feel me? They wasn't a part of nothing. They just sit back and watch things happen. That's disappointing. Because if you don't open your mouth to feed yourself, don't get mad at what they shove down your throat. Real talk. You know what I mean? Dirty 30. Nah, for real though. You can't get mad at what they feeding you if you ain't trying to feed yourself. You know, but we gonna stay on course with this, man. Make sure y'all share this to your Facebooks, Instagram, Twitter. I need all of y'all to do that. Cause for real, I need the whole, it's so many of us that it should be way more people in here. It should be way more views on the actual YouTube. So I'm gonna start calling some of y'all out that come in my broadcast in the morning. We gonna live me later. I'm gonna be like, hey, where was you at? Where was you at this mañana? La mañana. Started already. But again, y'all know the slogan, free love is the best love. If nobody told you they love you, you're important, have value, worth, you mean something to somebody. I love you guys. Even for some of y'all that's watching that I don't like. Even for some of y'all that's watching right now that I don't like, I still love you though. Alright? One love is the best love. That's one love of nothing. Y'all have a wonderful day. Download Live Me. Come catch your boy King Dopest on Live Me. Type Dopest in the search.